Hello everyone, and welcome to a Pair Trade Finder video on managing your watch list. Now the watch list is where all of your pairs are going to show up after you've done your back testing and creating pairs. When you go and you create your group, you're going to have the opportunity to put in a description. And a description is one of the ways that you're going to be able to manage your pairs in the future. When you're adding all of your pairs to your watch list and you sort by group, you're going to see how many individual pairs that are in a specific group in your watch list. And what's important about managing your groups is you want to try to avoid putting too much emphasis on one particular sector or industry. One way you can do this is by looking to see how many pairs you have in a particular group. Now, the problem with having too many pairs, more than say 7 or 8, is if the market moves one way and pairs all follow that particular way, you could have adverse market conditions that create losses beyond the scope of what's normal by having poor portfolio management and too much concentration within a group or industry. Additionally, and very important, is that you try to avoid individual stock risk. For example, if you were going to put on a number of pairs in the financial sector, you don't want to have 6 or 7 individual pairs all with Bank of America, say against Citi, JP Morgan, Prudential, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. All of those, Bank of America against all those pairs will create signals when Bank of America moves down for whatever reason, and you will have too much concentration in that individual stock, creating a bad portfolio construct. So managing your groups and having only a certain number of pairs that you feel comfortable within that group and avoiding concentration in individual stock risk is a good way to manage your portfolio. Another way I like to look at the watch list is to be able to sort by standard deviation. If you sort by standard deviation, you can follow individual pairs as they move up toward your stretch limit. So, for example, you can watch as they move up toward that negative 2.7 standard deviation below the 100-day moving average or positive 2.7 standard deviation. You can sort on any of the different functions that are listed within your watch list, which allows you to manage the portfolio in a very efficient way. Well, thanks for listening to our Pair Trade Finder video on managing your watch list. Good luck.